So welcome to an episode and today we're going to introduce how to use the simple properties in a layer in After Effects. Okay, so first you have an object here. First click File and then Import File, and then you choose a random object in this selection and you click one and then you drag it to the layer here. And see, you have finally achieved a layer. So here what you might want to do is you can press the keyboard shortcut S. Here, press S, and then you just basically make it large, make it small by dragging this value. So for example, 178, the scale is like this, and then 58, the scale is like this. In addition, you can also use other properties such as position to change its x and y value. The left one, 960, is for the x coordinate, while the 540 is for the y coordinate. So if you drag it to the right, it goes right. If you drag it to the left, it goes left. If you drag it down, it goes down. And if you drag it up, it goes up. Very simple, right? And here we got another property which is called rotation. You press the keyboard R for shortcut, and basically just rotate the thing, and you see you can rotate the object like this. In addition, there's also opacity here. Opacity, which is basically you can use the opacity to change whether it's visible or not visible in the composition. So if the opacity is 0, you just basically cannot see anything. And if you change the opacity gradually, it will eventually add up to 100, and then it will become the most opaque. So these are basically the simple properties of how to manipulate a layer and make really cool effects and stuff like that. So here I'm gonna teach a little bit advanced things first. Here there's a function which is called keyframes. So you press U and then you can see all the current keyframes. For example, if you press position, you want to move the object from left to right, right? So you click the tiny clock right here, and then after, for example, let's just say 4 seconds. After 4 seconds, its final position will be here. And so this creates a keyframe which makes the object move. For example, here the initial position is here, and after it, the final position will be here, and the object moves, right? This also goes same for scale. For example, if you want to make the object looks from small to large, you set the scale small first, and then after 4 seconds you set the scale much larger, and the object will scale up like this, right? It's pretty smooth, right? So what if we add this thing? You see there's a motion graph here, the motion button, which makes you have blurred motion of object. It doesn't do much, but it looks way cooler. For example, if an object it moves from here to there, without the blurred motion it would just go straight, but with the blurred motion, its motion is basically blurred, right? So there's a bit difference here. This is basically the basic concepts of how to manipulate an object, and I think our lesson ends right here. Thank you.